let somebody know that this is the reason why you're journaling. You aren't just journaling. You aren't just putting things down for putting it down sake. There is a reason. There's a valid reason. It will help you, and there are like more than one ways in which it can help you. How many times am I right? How many times am I wrong? In what way am I right? In what way am I wrong? And while journaling this, you can gain that extra bit of confidence, because yesterday especially, if I came in here, right, and journaled and I saw, okay, I have hourly liquidity, I have an hour fair value gap, I have 15-minute fair value gap, and an hour impulsive candle as my confirmations, and I win a trade with just A and B and 15-minute liquidity. Come on. If I see a trade that only get 5 minutes fair value gap and 15-minute liquidity, I'm gonna be iffy about it because I got lost. But look at these confirmations here for this W. If I see a trade with all these confirmations, you think I can worry about if going top, stop loss, or take profit? I consider myself a professional. I'ma just put the certificate up on there, even though they close. Yo, I got that shit. Not frighten me, bro. You gotta touch me fucking stop loss. Me and closing no trade early. And if you do choose to reverse and go up in the opposite direction, you got to touch me take profit. Me and closing no trade. I already sent this out to the chat. Y'all know damn well what happened. This is what I'm talking about. Professional, I ain't gonna, go on like a little child or anything and jumping up on the carpet or whatever the case is, but I'm excited as fuck. Alright. Welcome back. It is currently Thursday, the 25th of April, 2024. It's 8:59, it's almost 9 o'clock. And we are here on NAS 100 as usual. By the way, if like y'all watch the last video that I released, this was the trade that I closed at break even. Yeah, I think, I closed this trade when it came back here. I entered this trade here, like right here. This was my entry, like right there. Survived all this, watched this price come back here, watch this price move there, moved my freaking stop loss there, which is something I don't do, and I ain't doing back. Trust me, I ain't doing this shit back. There's certain times when I could move my stop loss, other times it's just, you would think having a risk-free trade would be, less pressure upon the heart and less stress to go through and better to handle psychology and all these other things, right? But personally, like for me, this might not be for you, but for me, leaving the trade with the required risk is better, because sometimes, bro, price gonna do what it do yesterday, this hey. Sometimes I can do this too for scare you. Because me hardly ain't a nice yesterday, bro. And the thing is, even though price could do this like 4 times and liquidity is what I aim for. Recent highs or lows is what I aim for. So does price. Price like to bounce off of fair value gaps and aim for liquidity. So regardless of what it do, as long as I know liquidity was taken on one side and then it shows momentum to go for liquidity to the other side, left the risk. And it might seem like a hollering on somebody or talking directly to somebody. The thing is that somebody is me. So once I watch back these videos, I must be able to say, wow, okay, I had this experience, I spoke to myself this in this manner, meaning I really don't want it to happen to me again. So I think I should, listen to myself. That's why I cussing myself up like that. I ain't cussing you. If you feel like I'm cussing you, then F you. Nah, I'm just joking. Don't take it personal, man. Sometimes you need to be hard on yourself. Sometimes you might need somebody else to be hard on you. So, yeah. Anyways, for this trade here, by the way, what I was saying about this trade yesterday, if you remember, I had a line marked right with this TP there. And I had another one a little bit lower. I think it was right here or just on, right there it was. So I would have gotten out of this trade. This was my 1 to 2 marking. That would be 1 to 2.5 to be honest. 1 to 2 would have been where I had it here. Yeah, a little bit over 1 to 2. Price would have hit. And seeing this kind of made me feel disappointed in myself. Not that I was wrong, but another mistake I also made. I thought I didn't send this out to the group. It was not a high probability trade, but it was a trade that fit my criteria to take a trade or place a trade. I sent it out and I felt extra disappointed because one, I didn't check the chat because like I'm doing so much things to keep my mind off of the charts that like it kind of get too much now. But I didn't check the chat. I sent this trade out. Persons got in when I sent this trade out. I got messages saying TP hit, sending me screenshots of profit. So I felt disappointed because I let people hold this trade and I didn't. I let people leave this stop loss and I moved me stop loss. So it's like, bro, I may know how y'all view this thing, but if somebody using me services, I want to use it too, right? I need to make sure that it has value. I need to be accountable. So if you go through something, doing something I tell you do, I mean I going through it. Not just I tell you go and do that and when it happens to you I laughing or I saying, oh, tough luck or you'll get them next time. Nah, bro. Nah, this is real skin, real flesh in the game. You get hurt, I get hurt. I win, you win. We all winning together, we all losing together, and we ain't want to lose. I'm glad they still got to profit. That's the only W that actually occurred, but I was disappointed in myself. Like, I even got y'all holding me accountable as well. I have my past experience. I've been journaling. This when I come to me journal, I was like, damn, bro, look how much confirmations I had for this. Even though it doesn't fit my usual trade criteria, I could still be able to find confirmations in there. These confirmations make up the criteria. So it's even like a trade that appeared on time frames where like are high probability for me. 15 on 1 hour, that's it. 1 to 2, that's it. Look at it, 230 pips. No, not 230 pips, sorry. 1 to 2, and trade ended up giving me 170 pips. That's take profit 1, bro. 170 pips. But I closed early on the retracement for a small 20 pip loss. Wanna see the notes? I gotta see him 20 pip last trade giving me 170, but at the end of that put fucking slow the trade late run, man. You gotta be hard on yourself. You gotta be hard on yourself because this is pure fat. How the fuck I close a trade early? That's something so amateur, you know? And yeah, me about yeah, I consider myself a professional. I'ma just put the certificate up on there, even though they close. Yo, I got that shit. And I got the true risk management and discipline. I fail a lot of accounts. I blow a lot of accounts, bro. So I don't care who got a Lambo and who got a range and a mansion and how much multi-million dollars and whatever accounts they trading and shit. They professional too, right? But that doesn't mean I'm professional. That doesn't mean I ain't professional. That doesn't mean I don't have to carry myself the same way they carrying themselves. Like if I got $1 billion in the bank and I can't allow a trade for God. Bro, I understand what the trade is supposed to do. It ain't supposed to go in and come out early. The trade's supposed to move from this point to that point. Until it get to that point is when I'm closing my trade. Again, I'm talking like this because I want to watch back this video and really talk to myself. Like really speak to myself, you know? I hope I'm speaking to somebody else too, but that's the aim of it, bro. New day, let me let yesterday go. It's not a LL, it's a lesson indeed. I'm more disappointed and angry that I lost. Like I ain't even care about the last, to be honest. I'm disappointed in myself. Because like I feel more than just the 20 pip, I lose a part of the confidence that I have in the strategy. And that is priceless, bro. And it's not that I lost it, right? Like mentally I still fully confident in my strategy. I can place a trade as soon as I see it and just left because I want to make back and show yesterday itself that hey, left it. Regardless of whether it hit stop loss too, I just want to show yesterday itself, left it. Every day I'm trying to be better than yesterday me. And it's hard because yesterday me was better than the day before me. So you understand? But it's possible. It's more than possible. And the fact yesterday ain't repeating again today, bro. It's not repeating. The important thing is to watch the trade play out. The analysis is key. Your psychology is key. Your funds is key. Risk management is key. But unless you see this thing happening over and over and over, you're not gonna have the confidence to let it happen over and over. You're not gonna have the confidence to open larger trades, to trade with larger funds, not just open larger trades and blow an account, but like proportionate to your account size. You're not. That's how I got the confidence, bro. I traded with a 50,000 account and never actually bought 100,000 account trial or challenge. I traded with like 50,000 account, 25,000 account, couple well 15,000 accounts, and now I have a 6,000 account from funding next time trying. That's the complete opposite. But I only got to the point of trading a 50,000 account, a 25,000 account, and all these things by trading a $100 account. Yeah, $100 account, and seeing $2 and $5 in them things. When I used to trade a $100 account and I thought I could make at least $10 or $20 off of this trade, I used to do it. But when I'm in that trade with the same $100, my heart's still beating. And this is because the amount that I'm willing to make means I'm willing to risk that same amount. $10, $12, $20. If I make $20, $30, and $10 and thing. That's why your heart beating. So the risk is too much proportionate to your account size. Telling you the truth. When you get a prop firm account, you think you trade in 6% and all these things. You ain't trading 6%. The prop firm account is $100,000. When they say you can't lose more than 6% in a day, or 6% overall and 3% in a day, or even 10% overall and 5% in a day, that 10% is the actual size of your funds. So when you go and trade let's say 1% of 100,000, you're actually trading 10% of your account size, because you only have 10% of your account to play with. And people don't realize that. You trade in a normal way, you trade in your funds, and then when a drawdown happens, it really mess with you, because you so far down on your funds, you can lose another 2%. That's why the 1% thing for the overall account size now work. You gotta trade with the amount you're comfortable risking. And for me, being honest, the $6,000 account is where I am at right now. I cannot risk, let's say, $1,000 to profit 5, because my heart can be racing away. A lot of other factors can start coming into my head when I'm in a trade that wasn't in my head before I entered that trade. Like yesterday, when I see certain retracement and stuff, my heart started beating, because I was $3,000 up in profit, and now I can go down $1,500 negative. That's the thing. But if it was, I'm $30 in profit, and if this trade loses $5 or $15, I am more than comfortable losing that. So I can leave the trade. I can allow it. And I do that 100 times. When I get to, not directly to a 50,000 account, but let's say I get to a $15,000 account, twice as much, or a $25,000 account, my heart's still gonna be beating when I open the larger trades. But having all the, history, the confirmation, all the back testing that I do, all the results in my head, seeing these type of patterns play out, seeing the same formation, understanding these confirmation lead to this, understanding this is leading over and over and over and over and over again. How I gonna stress it? It's like I taking signals from this setup. Whenever this setup appears, they send out a signal for me to buy or sell. And I trust the signals. That's how people is feeling signals group. Like, he's a professional. So when he said buy, I left in it. Even if I see red, them the sending take profit so much time in the group, I love it. We don't really understand the power we minds and how we could influence it, bro. We could truly influence our minds. How we influence it. If the first trade you ever took was on a live account, and since that very first trade you told yourself that this is how it works, I just open a trade here because of this and because of that and because of this. So you understand the system why you're opening a trade. You understand, as long as you follow this system, this happens. You don't just open in a trade and randomly saying, when I come back a couple minutes later. Your heart can always beating because you're uncertain. Certainty is something that is just put me mind at ease. If you are uncertain, you will feel uneasy. It's just normal. Human beings just act so. See, if we could do things to make ourselves certain, why not? Why not? It's like you could condition your mind, you could program your mind to think this way, and if psychology is the main part of trading, then I can't teach too much about this. But me, I keep saying I don't want to make these videos long, but fuck it, these videos gonna be long, because this is how I gonna be able to provide as much value as I can. You got a problem with it, speed it up. You have a problem with the too, come out the video. So it's after 9, it's 16 minutes after 9. Wow, been time. 16 minutes after 9. Old lows just got broken. Got another one, another set down here, but we ain't really business about that. I can be honest with y'all, I had this area here. So all this is the lows, but let me just delete that because it'll confusing as hell. And right with this line there is like a little fair value gap, like to the upside, before this one and this one was broken. So it was never retraced, and price just come to the level, but zoom straight past the fucking low. So it's a good thing. Good thing I end up getting with the last there. This last right here. See right here? See why I left them thing to see? This last right here. So teach me. Don't expect price for just bugs every time you see a fair value gap. Even if it according to your strategy. Every day is learn, brethren. Every day. Like if if y'all could have count the amount of times I'm playing compass here. Okay, so this is just like the last that I took, right? And if I did expect this fair value gap to just hold up and react and put me stop right below the recent low, that would be a quick last market. Would have been like, what the fuck are you doing, my boy? Thanks. You wanna bless me in market? Thanks. But let me see how price react. This is liquidity. It has been taken. However, on the large time frame, let me do top down, because I did top down, but forget that guy did it yet. We can see here bearish movement. Let me just delete this fucking line, bro. Yeah, I want to delete it. The X can press can stay anyway. So, excuse me. Downward momentum. Little fair value gap like between this space. Where price go? It looked like it bouncing back. Yesterday was bullish then bearish. Today looked like bearish then bearish. I don't know. Now we drop down to the 4 hours. Great. That is a straight. Like, why me line them no one comes to straight all the time, bro? Yeah, I would swear as a pro with trading view when me line them comes to trade, bro. Alright, cool. So right with the price return from, which was right here at the 4 hour, is a fair value gap. Is highs that were taken. Two things taken to the upside. Fair enough. Price might want to push to the downside. Yesterday, all this. That's all bearish momentum that happened yesterday. So 4 hour we still at anyways. So on the hourly we have a slight bearish momentum, because we can see on the 4 hour that was a gap that price traced into. It also took old highs. Good. Does price have momentum, the energy, a reason to keep pushing further to the downside? If the larger time frames are anything to go by, yes. For the day, market had a small push up into this larger fair value gap there. So this was that push up right there. Okay, I'm really fucking been applying. Anyways, that was the push up into this zone right there, and then price fell. It created a fair value gap with this hourly candle close, and now I am awaiting an entry. Not gonna lie, before this impulsive move here, my bias was bullish. Even though the larger time frames said that price would be going down, still bullish. Why am I bullish? Or why was I bullish? Well, I saw that price came back down into this fair value gap, like I said, and I was looking to buy from this area. But I wanted to see price react first. So that's why I was waiting. Now that price took that low, I am not sure whether I should change my bias towards the downside or just still look for bullish trades. As I was, have to wait till the market give you conditions. You could have an outlook, but you can't fight the market. The market give me bullish setups, gone in it. The market don't give me bullish setups and it's just bearish setups, then so we on the 15. Liquidity has just been taken. This gap, no, I don't really know gap, they don't get touched. Bro, how much fucking planes y'all got? That's where my take profit was yesterday. Yeah, 402. Because I remember the price gapped past my take profit, so I would have, it wouldn't have hit my take profit. I would have been in a little bit more profit if than what I put my take profit at if I did hold it. Yeah, even more reason to be pissed at myself. Anyhow, I'm watching it at this price action. Let's see what happens at this zone, whether some high is going to be broken to the upside impulsively, whether they can just have a retracement to this zone without impulsively breaking any high, you know, with any fair value gap and so on and so forth. So let's see, 17.310. I can just put a little. So ideally I would like to see this high being broken impulsively to the upside. It's small, but it was the high that was farmed before this low right here was taken. You know the strategy. Any old food get take, we watch to see how the new food them get swiped. So we watch if see this liquidity, how it can play out, how it can play in. As long as I don't play sideways, I good. Alright, gonna check back in with y'all. Wow, I've been talking for half a freaking hour. Gonna check back in with y'all once I enter this trade, or if we see different conditions and I have to do another analysis. But for now, catch y'all in a minute. Alright, so we back and I'm in a trade, but let me explain why. So dropping on to the 5 minute, you remember I was talking about this high. If it's broken impulsively to the upside, then I have a trade. I might want to put on another trade. Just give me a second, let me open another. Alright, I'll come back and put the stop loss in a minute. This is not me, but I trust this trade. Here is where it formed the new low. It took that low that was under that high. So if we just zoom out a little and go back in time, we'd see that this new low broke even more lows and also went into a little fair value gap like that hasn't really been touched. This area right here is where price kind of came to and look into reverse. We're hoping to see the price was close as fuck. Yeah, bro. We're hoping to see the price go up after touching that area. So that's why I entered the trade there. Now on the 5 minute, this impulsive candle there, it closed above this high and it also closed with a fair value gap. I waited until this candle closed, and when this candle was farming, I should have waited till it closed to make sure that this fair value gap was left. Even if this candle here come and full it, it still is a valid move to the upside. When we break down to the 3 minute, it's not so much visible, but we still have a fair value gap here as well. So like I said, I would want to see the same thing on the larger time frames be visible on the smaller time frames. So we have this fair value gap, we have impulsive move both on the 5, 3, and let's see the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, it's not so impulsive, but there is still, let's see, 2 impulsive candles before the break, and there is still a little gap there that price just come down to touch. So let's see if price will keep pushing to the upside and take this high. If it takes this high, I'll be a little bit more comfortable with the trade, but still very comfortable with the risk. Let me put them stop loss in right now before I ain't comfortable with the risk anymore. It shouldn't be more than $100. As usual, that's the risk that I'm comfortable taking, but I'm gonna put one take profit there and the other one a bit higher. By the way, I just really struggle for wrong my tongue and try to speak standard English so that more people would understand me. But Guyanese is a brawling language. Creole is a brawling language. Everything to do with A and Y, that's we. And I'm trying to, you know, sound a little bit more formal in pronouncing my R's and my ERs and what's not. But it making I feel, you know, a little sus. In Guyana, we don't really speak standard English, bro. The people who speak in standard English, little sus. For the sake of the, you know, professional and you guys understanding me, I'll speak standard English or formal English or whatever the fuck you call my English, my guy. But yeah, we in this trade, and yeah, I'm not gonna watch it too much and allow what happened the last time to happen again. I'm in a trade, left the trade, let run. I have no 15-minute confirmations, which sucks. Okay, no, I have liquidity being taken in the 50-minute, and right where liquidity is taken, if we look right here, I don't know, alright, I can zoom in, but don't worry, the charts is the bars I was talking about, right? If we notice this bullish bar right there, there's a long bar, bro. There's the top I started from, and the top is higher than anything for yesterday, probably for the day before as well. And this is at an area where it took liquidity. So when it comes to using these bars, these volume bars, to determine whether price might reverse or keep pushing at specific areas like a low, if you see an impulsive candle and a large bullish bar after a low is taken, it's likely that the price is going to reverse. And that's what happened here. I'm not saying that's what is going to happen. I'm just saying it's likely because we have a large bullish bar after liquidity is taken. So this is on the 15-minute. That's a 15-minute close, which is very, very good. It's the only confirmation I have to go on for an upside or a bullish outlook. I have nothing on the hourly. In fact, the hourly might be saying that it's a sell. So I go in against the trend, which is something not smart. But we're hoping that this is manipulation and price will push to the upside. If not, we minimize and we loss. We are going to minimize that loss. But yeah, let's watch price. I can actually put in this long position right there. And because of the fact that this thing is like price is so bearish overall, that's gonna be the take profit. 1 to 2, quick 1 to 2 trade. So good. We're in this trade actually. We got in this trade like till up there. Yeah, now it's a 1 to 2. I'm watching this candle. Frightening me, bro. You gotta touch me fucking stop loss. Me and closing no trade early. And if you do choose to reverse and go up in the opposite direction, you got to touch me take profit. Me and closing no trade. I already sent this out to the chat. I already know what's the deal. We in proper risk management and we holding. They ain't got no moving nothing. Yes, I want to see the zones that I think are important zones, key zones, not for me but for price. I want to see that hold. That would mean that these zones are indeed key. They are indeed important, and I ain't just analyzing using shit. So yeah, I'm gonna check back in with y'all a couple of minutes and let y'all know the progress of this trade. We're back and we're still in the trade, a little bit up, a little bit down. Don't want to keep checking it too much because I remember a quote I saw on social media once. The guy said, we suffer more than we have to if we suffer before we have to. And when you really think about that, it's nothing but the truth. Like for little children, right? Let me say you do something wrong and you gotta go home and face your parents. You know they can be mad at you. For we in the Caribbean, we know we can get licks, right? Or now we are grown man. But for the youths, right? You know you can get licks. So if you think about the licks you can get before you go home, you suffering before you reach home. You suffering on the way to be home. And then when you reach home, you still gotta get licks, so you still gonna suffer. If you didn't know you don't getting licks, you smiling even when you go in your door. And there's the difference. You can still get licks. They mean that you're not gonna get licks. They mean you're gonna be happy when you get licks. You can still feel the same way as how you would feel if you did thinking about it. But you're not gonna feel the way for as long. So with that in mind, I need to step away from the charts. Because I can see in all them fluctuations and the thing is, when you start analyzing the charts and you start finding things that is confirm your bias to the upside or your bias to the downside, while you're watching the chart, you can find multiple things to change your bias at least 10 times an hour, every hour. And it can cause your heart to race, it can cause you to want to make stupid decisions, premature decisions, all these other things. So the best thing to do is once you see the zone, once you know where your zone is, and you did your analysis and it's telling you okay, it's going from here to here, and just let it do what it gotta do. Let it go up and come down how many times it wants, but it's gonna get to there and you can thank yourself later. But why I decided to open the screen and start recording is because yesterday and the day before that I realized that one, when I start journaling after my trades, I don't get before screenshot. I don't get proper before screenshot. And two, if I'm journaling while this trade is going on, I have this column or row, whichever one you call the long one, the vertical one. Confirmations, setup type, time frame. This past information here that I'm journaling is not just so I could write it down. It's for me to use. When I come to this, it's like a cheat code of my own key points and my strategy laid out here and how the market reacts to these conditions that I tell myself the market is creating, that I identify as this or the, how many times am I right? How many times am I wrong? In what way am I right? In what way am I wrong? What caused me to think I was right? What caused me to think I was wrong? All these different little things that might sound stupid, but it's very important. And while journaling this, you can gain that extra bit of confidence, because yesterday especially, if I came in here, right, and journaled, and I saw, okay, I have hourly liquidity, I have an hour fair value gap, I have 15-minute fair value gap, and an hour impulsive candle as my confirmations, and I win a trade with just A and B and 15-minute liquidity, come on. If I see a trade that only get 5 minutes fair value gap and 15-minute liquidity, I'm gonna be iffy about it because I got lost. But look at these confirmations here for this W. If I see a trade with all these confirmations, you think I can worry about if going top, stop loss, or take profit? Breaking it down to you so you could really see. People can just tell you, hey, journal is important because you got journal. Not cause you got journal. This is the reason why you journal. And I begin to this, and that's not all. Because this journal doesn't incorporate all the things them that, a trader would go through or would have to document for his trades or her trades, right? But at the same time, it still provides some bit of information that you could work off of. I still got this other template that my bro WarFX sent to me on Instagram, and I'm going to start using the template. It's just that for now, I learned how to work with this template recently, and I just want to build the system to get accustomed to journaling and know how to work it before I switch and start using his template, because his template has a lot more that I could document, a lot more sections and stuff. It's not the same styling, but the same information you're documenting. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that, let somebody know that this is the reason why you're journaling. You aren't just journaling. You aren't just putting things down for putting it down sake. There is a reason. There's a valid reason. It will help you, and there are more than one ways in which it can help you. So take the step, bro. Just spend an extra 15 minutes a day if you have to journal. If you're writing in a book, fine. You get an actual journal, fine. You get a scrapbook, fine. You have this journal here. This is Notion. It's a free website. I ain't gonna affiliate links or anything. Notion. Notion. You search it, you create. There are videos on how to create a template. I could just link. I don't know how I could link my format. If anybody want my format, just comment, and I can go and research and find a way how to link my format, or send it as a link in the comments or something. But regardless, just start journaling, bro. We can check back in. Alright, let me, because I'm watching it while talking to y'all, to be honest. So let me check. And okay, cool. You're still in this trade, watching it play out, not getting excited with profits, not allowing it to fool or get no. The trade has somewhere to go. Let it go. Did I move both of my stop losses, by the way? No, I did not. I don't care if it's more profit. This is where my parameters in my trade are. Alright, going to update you guys once this trade hits TP, or if this trade hits stop loss. You see, the reason I cannot move my stop loss to the lower low, one, there's a fair value gap. The higher low, sorry, there's a fair value gap here. So it's possible that price comes down, and moving my stop loss there, it gonna be a lot on the hard. I ain't gonna lie. This is the risk that I gave this trade to run. Before I enter it, I was already mentally okay with risking 100. I ain't mentally okay with losing it, but I'm mentally okay with risking it, meaning potentially I could lose it, and that's cool. Honestly, I can't say if this trade gonna hit while I'm talking to y'all, or I'll have to come back and update you guys. But yeah, it's best I come back and update you, because you know how this price be. Would love to show you. I'm probably gonna just screen record it. Y'all know damn well what happened. This is what I'm talking about. Professional, I ain't gonna, go on like a little child or anything and jumping up on the carpet or whatever the case is, but I'm excited as fuck. More importantly, this helped to like clear up what happened yesterday with me closing the trade early. I know that, like I said, people with a Lamborghini, professional. People with a Bugatti, professional. Me, also professional, but I have none of those things. What I do have is the same discipline as these Lambo and Bugatti. What color Bugatti you got? But the discipline between me and these people could be the same. I just gotta tell myself and prove to myself that it's possible. And the more I let the trade take profit or stop loss, is the more I'm proving it to myself. This video would be short as fudge if I didn't talk so much. So you see, 1-2 times talking is coming good, bro. Talking is coming good. But that's it. So yesterday I was even saying that, hey, it's possible that I make back what I lost in 5-10 minutes. I am not sure how long this trade was. Couple 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes, half an hour. And how much I make? 33 and 36, that's what, 69, 8 or something cents. That is $70 in 35 minutes. Not bad. And would you believe that I am done for the day? This account would break even. One of my goals, I set it on the 10th of last month. Have this account, or just have, it doesn't have to be like phase 1, it could be phase 2 or live, but not even live, to be honest. This is too quick. Could be phase 1 or phase 2. But have this same funded next account by the 10th of the new month. It's currently the 25th. Taking it slow. Tomorrow I could end up making a hard. The target for this is just $480. Like I said in my previous videos, I had a big loss because I had to pay the price to learn. I didn't properly calculate my risk, so I ended up opening a very, very large trade, which was right to the top here, 0.50, and I actually trade 0.05. So you can imagine. Didn't let it run for too long, but still had to close manually for the loss, and still opened larger trades following that. And after the account went too far down in drawdown, it was like $520 or $580. It was 5.8 or something, I think. There's $180 left to lose. And no, it was $120. It's 520 something. $120 left to lose. And I decreased the lot size, and I haven't changed it since. And honestly, this is working completely fine. I have no reason to change it. It's taking it at the perfect pace. 1 trade a day. That's it, bro. That's it. $100. Let me explain something. I mean, for y'all who know Guyana's conversion or whatever, $100 in this country is 20,000. 20,000 Guyana dollars, and 20,000 Guyana dollars, bro, a day. Listen to me. You rich. You hear what I'm telling you? You hear what I'm telling you? You rich. Rich people working for $10,000 and $15,000 a day in Guyana. Business owners. You hear what I'm telling you? Making $20,000 profit. You rich. Yes, right? It's like cool. And it's just to build the discipline. This is not large funds. In the future, I will be going for $100,000 prop firm account and multiple $100,000 prop firm account. I would like to stack. One day, I will be controlling 7 figures, like at least $1 million in funding. But for now, let's build the psychology, right? Anyways, that is it for this trade. Everybody, my phone going off, vibrating the fudge between my foot, because everybody's probably sending some message or something about either TP or profits, which is good, which is great. Excellent. This is the only type of message I want to see. I want to see people making money. This, hey, we deserve it. But hey, that's it for now. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.